welcome back to part 2 of the MDC trailer build. While the camera was charging, I did go ahead and just pull the, I think it was a jerry can holder, but they tried to adapt it to hold the battery, so I pulled that out here. I'll show you now quickly. This in there, I pulled it out, so I'm going to make my own battery holder and go buy one of those black boxes as well. But at the moment we're running 8 gauge wire down here, this one here, twin, so we're going to run that to the front of the tow ball, and that's going to be Anderson plug on there to the battery so you can charge while I'm driving. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll put it on time lapse for you. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of the MDC trailer build. So if you haven't done already, like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up and follow. So what we've done while the camera was charging, because the GoPro went dead, I've pulled the old battery holder out of here. I've run some wires, this one here, sorry, from the 12 volt control box that was on part 1. I showed you guys, and I've taken the old battery holder out, but at the moment we are running 8 gauge wire here under the trailer. This one will go to the front to the tow ball, and it will charge from an Anderson plug on the back of the car, so we can charge the battery while we're driving. So, but when we're stationary and once the rooftop tent is on, I'm going to have the solar on as well. So I'll go ahead, I'll do a time lapse of putting the cable in to do the Anderson plug. So that was just a quick time lapse of drilling the hole. Now we've poked the wire through here, and then underneath we're going to run some P-clamps on the chassis, just so it holds it up all nice and neat. That's long enough to stay in there now. So I'll go under here and I'll show you quickly, if you can see on the GoPro. But we'll put a P-clamp up on here, and then we'll run this on the inside of the chassis, up here. And we will run P-clamps all the way along it. Might even run it where this brake cable is yet, I don't know. But we'll work it out. And then it will come out the front there, and then connect to the back of the car. So it should be good. Hope you enjoy. I don't know if you can see, but I've actually run it above that, so it doesn't get anywhere near the handbrake on the trailer. And we will P-clamp it onto the chassis here. As you can see, it sits up nice and high anyway, so shouldn't have a trouble with it getting caught on any rocks or sticks. But yeah. And then that will come out the front here as well. I'll work out what to do with this wire, but it will get there slowly. Okay, instead of going P-clamps for underneath the trailer, we've just gone and get these, the horse saddle clamp. That's what I'm going to use underneath, and then we just got some self-tappers, little self-tappers here to put in. So I'll take you underneath the trailer with me now, and you can watch me put that on. So as you can see now, we've put a conduit on the outside of this, just black conduit. The wire's inside that, and I will clamp this up on there with those horseshoe clamps that I just showed you a second ago. Got to keep it away from the handbrake a bit. We'll put it up there. That in there. Couple of clamps along here just to hold it up nicely so it doesn't catch on any branches or anything while we're in the bush. Just keeps it neat and tidy as well anyway. There we go. Keeps that up there. That's that there done. As you can see, put those clamps up there. Nice and neat up into there. It goes from there to the front, and then we're gonna have a Anderson plug on so I can charge it while we're driving. So I'll take you around the front now. So while the camera was off, I've gone ahead and I've placed it up here already with some clamps on it. And it's come across here, and that's it here. So we'll put an Anderson plug on this and I'll go to a time lapse of me doing that now for you. So here's some of the things that I use when I'm putting an Anderson plug on. I have the Anderson plug here with the fittings. Got some heat shrink just to put over the edges. I have soldering wire. I have this to hold it. This to melt the soldering iron inside the plug pieces into these. And just the lighter and that for the heat shrink. So I'll go ahead, I'll put that on a time lapse for you and you can see how I do it. So as you're seeing in the time lapse, I put my the inside of the what's called the Anderson plug into here. I melted the solder in the end of these and then put the wire in there, so that will go straight in the plastic piece now, and then that's it, it's done. There's not much else I can show you with that, but yeah, that's how I do all my Anderson plugs and stuff like that, like the hard ones that you can't crimp or you can't use a soldering iron. So yeah, we'll take on the next part in a second. Hope you like and subscribe and enjoy the videos that I post. So now guys, we're on to putting the battery into the trailer. So I've gone ahead and bought myself a battery tray, battery clamp and a AGM battery from Kings. I've got the stuff laid out here. So this is the battery tray I've bought from Supercheap. Just your pretty much plain simple battery tray. Battery clamp as well. Just got some drill bits so I can drill into the metal. Some washers, either. Got some bolts here, and this is the Kings battery. We've gone with a 98 amp hour AGM. The other one they have is the 138 amp hour, but it's too big for what I need. It's only going to be running a couple lights. Might run a fridge, but it'll have constant solar as well once we get to that. So the battery will be going in here. So I'll just grab the tray quickly and I'll show you how that will go. It's going to go in here like this. I'll go ahead, I'll take you to time lapse now quickly. We're going to drill 2 holes here for those washers and the bolts that I just showed you. So enjoy. That was a quick time lapse of drilling some holes. We've put the holes in, put the washers in, and slide it whichever way I want. Give it a bit more room at the back there. But yeah, that's how it's going to go, and all these wires will go. One goes to the control blocks, this one goes to solar. Sorry, this one doesn't go to solar. This one goes to the Anderson plug on the back of the car. This one will be the control box. We've got a solar plug goes up here that will go into the top of the rooftop once that comes, which we have ordered today. So it's on pre-order now and should be here in about 2 weeks. So this part will be up on YouTube soon of the things that I've done so far. Then we'll do a part 3. So please like and subscribe to the channel. Just gonna quickly do these bolts up now. So this is, so it's done up, and that's one less thing we can tick off. We're going to put a little piece of rubber in the bottom of this too, just so these bolts don't connect on the bottom of the battery. Everything's slowly coming into place now, that's for sure. I'm happy with how it's turning out. So all that's in there now, nice and tight. Shouldn't move at all while we're out on the tracks. Our first camp trip with this trailer will be going in October. So don't know exactly where we're going yet, so maybe leave some comments. Give me some ideas of where we can go. I don't mind if it's bush, beach, anything. Full dry parks, anything. Just give us a like and a comment. Let us know where to go. So yeah, that one's in there now. And I'll cut a piece of rubber to go in there now. So we've gone ahead here and we've cut our rubber. Just a piece of rubber that I had left over from my canopy. And I've cut it to perfect size just to fit in there. Just so the battery doesn't rattle, doesn't go on the bottom of that, on the screws that are underneath here. Yeah, that will sit in there, and then I'll clamp the battery in. I'll take you to that now. Unwrapping of the battery. Unboxing, sorry. May need 2 hands for this. Put the GoPro down for a second. We'll just rip it open, easier. Very heavy bastard of the thing. Easy, done. Got some things there. Comes with an M8 bolts for me. There's the battery there. That's a 100 amp hour battery. So this is where the M8 bolts go in. I will put it down into here now. So that's our battery clamped in there now. In there pretty solid. So now we're just going to put all this in. I'm just waiting on a fuse and a battery isolator. So we'll take you to tomorrow. Hopefully it should come in the mail. It was meant to be here today, so come back to you tomorrow. Hey guys, so we've got our lights from the post office now. It's been about 3-4 days now on this video. These are the lights we're going to put on the trailer. I've bought the aluminium over there as well, the checker plate. So we're going to put that, but I'm going to end this part 2 here because the video's been going for a while now. I don't want to bore you too much, so like, subscribe, and come back for part 3. Thank you for watching and supporting me.